Hello and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator, a single player. Today we got the smallest one in my Peterbilt fleet. This is my 351. It is a mod. It looked way more modified and modern when I first downloaded it, but I kind of made it look like a sort of work truck again. This one is burnt orange, 600 horsepower with the 8V92 Detroit engine. As you can see, she's quite a beast, quite a weapon of a stick shift here. Stainless steel steering wheel. It's quite a monster. Alright, so I have picked up a load. We're just going to go pick it on up. So hopefully it's not too loud of a truck. It is fairly loud. Because if anybody knows trucks at all, everybody knows that the 8V92 was an extremely loud screaming engine. We got a little load to pick up here. It's a pretty simple load, but it's one I've never hauled before. Come on, baby. There we go. This is almost like a show work truck, not really a work truck. Whoa. Kind of squishy in the front end. Alright, so we are 4 miles from our pickup, so we shall grab that as soon as we possibly can here. Oh, I know I'm speeding. Big time. Alright, looks like our pickup is just the next right turn here. Not to mush the brakes so hard so that it doesn't crush it down too hard. I love the steering. Way different steering than the Viper steering. Alright, let's pick up my load and see what I chose today. It's one I've never hauled. It's simple as an empty trailer. Basically, I got to bring this empty trailer of 14,550 pounds over to Yuma, from Tucson to Yuma. It's only just under $7,000 payout. Pretty light, pretty simple load, but just changing it up. So that beast should be around here somewhere. Where are you? Gotta be right around the corner because she's not in front of me. A couple of wide over-dimensional loads, similar to what I just hauled. So those are motel signs, and there's my load. We'll stick the nose over here. This is quite a beast. I got her modified a little bit. I added some backup lights, which for some reason don't come on, but they're actually on. It's kind of unusual. And yeah, it's pretty basic truck. I haven't done a whole lot to it. You hear it screaming? Alright, so we got this bad boy stuck on here. So we're going to start our, what I call a pretty darn short trip. 230 miles. Basically, it's essentially what we did with the last load. Actually, I think it is exactly the same, just the opposite direction. We went from Tucson to Yuma, and this time we're going from Yuma to Tucson. Alright, so this should be a fairly easy pull, considering it's got 500 horsepower and an empty trailer. But it is a large trailer. I believe it's the same deck that hauls the big turbine that we've hauled. stick shift's almost in the road here. Alrighty, so my fuel is good. Oh, I have tank, only 200 miles. I should be alright. Flashers work on the trailer. Awesome. We'll take the next road here. Don't come out, dude. We'll take this lane. Come on, light change. I like how it picks its nose up when it accelerates. I think that's a nice touch. Stop speeding, Kodiak. Slow her down, buddy. Deck is pretty ratty looking. Looks like we're going to be jumping on the highway up ahead here. We shall do that. Nobody's trying to pass me, so if I do need the lane, I got it. Got a nice right turn, not this road, the next. Sure hear that exhaust, boys. It just fell up to speed here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem with a nice light load like 14,000 pounds. Yep, these 8V92s sure do scream. No question about that. I might change out the transmission, because I noticed we have lots of choices in engine transmission or transmission setups, and they also have gearing. Because right now I think because she's screaming pretty good there, and we're only doing 68. Like you can see the RPM, I'm out of gears and I'm about to go into red line. So what I should do is just change up my rear ends. It'll give me some better highway speed. I'll lose it on the low end, but I'll gain it on the high end. So I think I better back her off here before I blow this thing apart. My turn here. Because she's really screaming. Listen to that, eh? Hopefully it's not very loud in my headset, so hopefully that's not too loud in game. I don't want to deafen you here. 68. Yeah, there's not much left. This thing is working. RPM is approaching 2,000. Yeah, I'm gonna back it off here. Bring her down to 60. Let's see what 64 sounds like. 63. Drop her down again. Yeah, I'm going to change out, I'll probably change out the rear end. I think I got too low of a gear. Too low of gearing. She's got no top end. RPM's a decent rev because that's around her shift point. So six. Well, or I can always leave the rear ends and don't exceed 60. Yeah, I might try rear ends. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll do that off screen so you guys. Because what I'll do, I'll test it, grab a load, and always use the same load so I can compare how the revs are and if it's not too insane. I do realize that this engine normally always screams, but she seems to work an awful hard to hit 70 miles an hour, so we'll mess around with that a little. Not a bad look. It's very realistic because often you'll see them without any load. Either they've dropped off to whatever they're floating, or it's off to pick up something different. Nice change. I'm assuming I'm going to some kind of construction yard. Exactly. In Yuma, Plaster and Sons. 72 miles out. Not bad at all. Nice day to cruise. AI is cooperating. No crazy AI traffic yet. I'm gonna turn the wipers on because I see they're both pointed differently. Oh yeah, they sweeps away. Look at that, eh? I remember when I was a kid, used to go trucking. The wipers ran on air. So if you would just turn the dial to speed it up and it would be air. They'd jump across the windows. They were awful. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You could actually have the driver one going and the passenger not if you wanted to. Really, really strange setup. And these 351s likely were set up like that. I'd have to look on the dash, see if you can still see the turn knobs for it. 34 miles out. A little Land Rover going by. Discovery, I think. Kick her out of gear here. Turning off right here on the right. And a left on top of the hill. Holy God, that's screaming. And I got the sound backed right off too. Must be 4 axle. No, 3. Beacon still works. Good. Alright, so it says we are 3 miles from our destination. I guess I can speed this up here. Oh, looks like we're about to hit a red light. Oh, I'm in the wrong freaking lane. Too busy looking at the truck, not paying attention to the road. Big old baobab here. It's another monstrosity of a tree to lug around. Right around the corner here, I see, is our Plaster and Sons. Ooh, slow it down, baby. There you go. Wheels weren't turning fast enough for my approach. Alright, let's have a look-see. 40 XP puts me right there. Sure. Why not? What could go wrong? Oh yeah, I'm going to clear there beautifully, and it should be right there. I wonder if I can change the shift knob, because I can't stand it being in the way of my mirrors. Wow, that's a long trailer to be stuck there in the road. I don't think it's going to clear. It's not going to clear. That's not going to clear because that trailer is too darn long. Okay, well, let's do it this way. We'll back it right around the point here. More than one way to skin a cat. Make her nice and slow. Back it right around, wrap it right around the side there. A little wider than I want to be. I should have stayed against the center a little bit tighter. Because I didn't, I'm going to have to reposition. Actually, just let me do it again to show you what I was talking about. I should have stayed closer to the center and just kind of worked the trailer right around it. And that would give me lots of room for the tractor to swing. Come on, wrap. Oh, stop. Turn your wheels, buddy. Let me give it a little finessing here. Okay, let's try to move this fella back in here. Not to tear my lights off the bumper is my plan. Oh yeah, now we're in good shape. Get off these mounds of dirt here. Come on, buddy, I can't see. Now we're good. Might need to tweak it, but probably won't have to. All right, 237 miles, 43.1 gallons, made just under 7,000 bucks, an extra 200 XP, and that is awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. We survived another trip with the Kodiak. If you have any questions, tips, tricks, please let me know in the comment field. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do, and I'll see you guys in the next trip. Have a good day, guys. Be safe.